country. We want to now make an impact in this part of the world. We want to make a significant impact in the Telugu market. We want to be leaders in this market, and we'll show you how we want to go about it and what all we are doing to be a leader in the Telugu market with the support of all of you. Sony is one of the largest media companies in India. We've been around for almost 24 years in India and run 29 television channels. Besides 29 television channels, we also have a production house called Studio Next, and we also have a digital OTT app called Sony Live. Sony Live is one of the largest OTT destinations or OTT apps in the country today, and we bring now through Telangana and Andhra, we bring now this entire app with great Telugu content. Just to give a little background about the digital marketplace in India, the entire digital marketplace and the OTT marketplace is expanding at a very fast pace. It's expected to reach about 850 million users by the year 2025. So we are saying in about 6 years from now, we will have the second largest market in the world for digital entertainment. And Sony Live is one of the largest players in that market today. If you look at the market, China is the single largest market with digital entertainment, and India is the second largest market, way ahead of the United States of America. So I think we are very beautifully poised both as a country and as Sony in the digital entertainment space. What do we do at Sony Live? Sony Live, we live to entertain is our philosophy. We want to entertain all our users. We want to be the destination for entertainment. हम चाहते हैं कि आप हमारी ऐप पे आइए और एंटरटेन होइए. वहाँ पे सब एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए अवेलेबल है. Please download the app and see what all is available there. Last year, just the year 2017 and 18, we grew 3x in terms of number of downloads. We are currently downloading, people are downloading our app from across the country, and some of the big cities happen to be the Delhi, Bombay, Pune, Ahmedabad, Bangalore. We need to now look at doing more in the Hyderabad and the Telangana, Andhra belt, and we want to make sure that we do it with amazing content for this market. And we'll do this amazing content with the partnerships with all of you. We are currently, people are downloading almost 100 times people are downloading our app every minute. So the number of downloads that are happening today on an average is about 100 downloads every minute. So please download the app and see what is available for entertaining yourself on these apps. This was primarily driven by sports, and sports is one of our key entertaining or entertainment content available on Sony Live. Last year we ran, we hosted the FIFA World Cup, and I'm sure a lot of you saw the FIFA World Cup on your mobiles on Sony Live. Besides that, we also ran two big India cricket series, which is the India-Australia series and the India-South Africa series. The interesting part is the FIFA World Cup almost got 70 million people. 7 करोड़ लोगों ने मोबाइल पे सोनी लिव पे फीफा वर्ल्ड कप देखा था. That's a very large number. In fact, our partners, international partners tell us that we were probably among the top 3 apps across the world for FIFA. So, you know, India is becoming a very big football destination, and Sony Live is a great destination to watch football. Please do that. Besides that, one of the big things we did last year was host Mr. Amitabh Bachchan's KBC on Sony Live. So you could play the game on your phone. So while a contestant was playing the game on television, along with him at the same time, you could be playing the game on your phone. We had 600 million interactions that happened with that game on our app. during that 90-day period that the game was on. So it was very interesting that we are seeing a lot of gaming happening on our app over and above just content consumption. Besides that, we've done live voting, augmented reality, and a lot of quiz programs that we are able to host, and hopefully we'll be able to do some of these very interesting gaming and interactive stuff with some of you for the Telugu audiences and for the language audiences that we have here. So we'll be able to customize some of these games for the Telugu audiences going forward, and we're excited to look at some of these things going forward. Besides the content that we have on sports and a lot of content that we have on our Sony catalog that we have, our Sony catalog is almost 24 years old. 30,000 hours of content is available on our app currently. Besides that, we also have a lot of very, very good English content available. Blue Planet, Planet Earth are some of the big properties worldwide. They're in fact the biggest shows in the world that have ever been on television. And over and above that, a lot of English content is available. Some of the best global shows are now available on Sony Live, and I urge you to please download the app and have a look at some of these international shows. We'll show you sports calendar that we have. We have all the India cricket or all the international cricket, and whatever India plays outside India is hosted or streamed on Sony Live. WWE is a very, very popular property that we run on Sony Live. Tennis is something that we run Grand Slam and ATP across the year. ATP tournament runs across the year. We run one Grand Slam, which is Australian Open. Football, we are running at least the best football that's available on any app today is available on Sony Live. We've got the La Liga, we've got the Champions League, we've got Serie A, we've got the FA Cup. Most of the global tournaments are available on Sony Live. And on basketball, NBA is our prized global partnership. So across sports, we're very big. We want to now bring in more and more Telugu commentary for these sporting events. So now going forward, when we do the India-West Indies series, which is coming up in August, we will make sure that there is Telugu commentary available on the app. So there'll be much more excitement for the audiences in this market. Lots of sports on Sony Live. So Sony Live last year won the most entertaining app of 2018 awarded by Google for the popularity of the app on the Play Store. Besides that, we won lots of awards last year. I want to now move to what we are doing. So I was asked a very, very interesting question as to why you want to do Sony Live Tamil and a Sony Live Telugu going forward. And the interesting part is, besides Hindi and English in this country, it seems, or it's interesting to see that the Telugu market seems to be the highest potential market for content consumption today. And the interesting part is that a lot of growth is coming from the Telugu market. Telugu market today, or the Telugu consumers today, are probably, after Hindi and English, the single largest consumers, because the connectivity in these markets, or the 4G connectivity and the mobile connectivity, is excellent in these markets. The amount of smartphones in this market is probably bigger than most other markets in the country. So what we are seeing is that the Telugu and Tamil markets are now almost 80 million users, which is a very, very large number, and therefore becomes very attractive for content companies to offer customized solutions and products and content for these markets. So our objective is now to come with some amazing content in Telugu for this audience, because of the size of this market and the need for this content. There is significant amount of need for this content, and some amazing content gets created in here, and I thank all of them for joining us in this at this event. We hope that we will have a fruitful and a long partnership with all of you to grow this market and to make the entire Telugu content market digitally friendly and make this a very, very large digital market for all of us. In terms of, besides all the other stuff that we're doing with our partners, some of the stuff that we're doing here is also to create or extend some of the IP. So Crime Patrol is something that most of you have heard of. Some of the best movies are made in this market, and we are going to bring those movies to you. We already have about 30 plus live channels which are available on the app, which include news and entertainment channels which are available. Some of the best Bollywood shows and movies, live sports, and some of this live sports we will start dubbing or will also have commentary in Telugu going forward. Some of the best infotainment. So if you look at some of the documentaries that we put out, are probably the best in the world, and these documentaries have now been dubbed in Telugu.
So, how do you like the AV? Interesting? Good? Great. So, while we start off, I wanted to speak about a few people. So, Mr. Jagapati Babu, due to some unavoidable reasons, couldn't be here. But we are coming up with a very interesting association with him, a very interesting project, of which you all will hear very soon from us. So next I would like to call upon Mr. Gunnam Gangaraju, a man who needs no introduction, known as one of the best writers in India. We at Sony Live are doing a very interesting project with him. So I'd request him to come on stage and speak a few words.
Aspirational hardware. So Sony for me meant going from Hyderabad to Madras to Casteti Street to buy a TV, the West Color TV, then Walkman, and now digital. I'm very happy to be associated with Sony. I wish you all the best, and I hope I'll give you my best work.
Next, I would like to call upon Mr. Sharat Marar, one of the most popular producers in the industry. We really thank him for associating with Sony Live and coming up with his interesting projects. So please come on stage.
Thank you there for that presentation. That gives us a very broad idea of what Sony brings to Telugu, and we're looking forward. It might seem like a very big statement or a very big or a very defining statement when someone says that we are at the threshold of a new era in entertainment, but the fact is we are truly at the threshold of a new era. Web and digital platforms have become the hub of entertainment in this new world, and content is no more confined to a certain geography, place, or any or beaten down by any such restrictions. The minute you load a web series on a IP platform, the world is your theater. And with increasing internet speeds and with greater and greater connectivity coming, the possibilities are endless. While feature films have their own format, their structure, their own grammar of storytelling, we also see these web series and the culture of binge watching emerging as a very exciting alternative in the world of entertainment. And when it comes to the new generation, I could very strongly say web has become the first port of call for a whole generation of young creative minds. And we think when we see these web series is that probably they're breaking the rules, but when you look closer, we probably realize probably they never knew the rules in the first place. They come with a very unprogrammed mind. They have a strong desire to tell a story. They want to leave their signature, and the web gives them all the freedom. And we're happy to be here in this kind of a gathering. We're happy to have Sony Live coming in. Sony Live is here to foray into Telugu, and we wholeheartedly welcome them. Uday, thank you for the initiative. And we're all truly excited to be associated with Sony as a brand, which is one of the most formidable and one of the most respected brands in the world. And we look forward to working with Sony Live, their creative teams. We look forward to collaborating with them. We look forward to drawing from their experiences and their learnings, only to make our storytelling that much more effective and entertaining. Thank you.
Next, I would like to call upon Mr. Maruti, producer, writer, director, a man who has worn many hats, and we are very excited to launch our first show with him. So, over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Very happy to work with Sony. ఎందుకంటే ఫస్ట్ ఇది డిజిటల్ దాంట్లో వచ్చిన ఒక ఐడియా, నేను ఐడ్రీమ్ వాసు గారు కలిసి, ఐడ్రీమ్ వాసు గారు ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేశారు ఈ భజన్ బ్యాచ్ అనేది. నేను జస్ట్ ఐడియా కాన్సెప్ట్ అది ఇచ్చాను. దాని తర్వాత నా టీం మొత్తం చిన్ని కృష్ణ వాళ్ళందరూ కలిసి చాలా కష్టపడి బాగా మంచి ప్రొడక్ట్ ఇది ఇచ్చారు. ఇది ఫస్ట్ సోనీలో ద్వారా లాంచ్ అవటం చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది. ఇంకా ఇలాంటి చాలా కాన్సెప్ట్స్ రావాలి, చాలామంది ఇట్లాంటి కొత్త వాళ్ళందరికీ మంచి ఆపర్చునిటీ రావాలని చెప్పి మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాను. ఐఎమ్ వెరీ థ్యాంక్ఫుల్ టు సోనీ టీమ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్, సార్.
Thank you. Good afternoon, one and all. First of all, I'd like to welcome Sony Live to the land of Telugu cinema on behalf of C Space. We're looking forward for a very interesting collaboration. When we started C Space, we had 3 clear objectives in mind: accessibility, dignity, and structured approach. So when we mean accessibility, we are accessible to all the filmmakers and all the people from all the 24 crafts of filmmaking, any content making. We are very accessible to them. And when we say dignity, we mean storytellers are like a safety valve to the society. If you clog the safety valve, nothing good comes out of it. So we cherish content makers and storytellers for the futuristic and disruptive work they are about to give us, and we already have some crazy projects in slate, and we are looking forward for a good collaboration with Sony. And also structured approach, we mean we believe that story is the hero of any content, and we are looking at it like that. So very pleased again to announce collaboration with Sony Live, and looking forward for some amazing content from our end. Thank you.
Requesting Mr. Navdeep to stay on stage, and I'd like to call upon Mr. Gunnam Gangaraju, Mr. Sarath Marar, Mr. Maruti, Mr. Uday Sodi, everyone for a quick media photo op, please.
Thank you, everyone. We at iDream Media and the team of Bhajana Batch are very thrilled to be part of this Sony Live's South launch. As everybody says, digital is the future, so really wish you all the best. So, thank you.
హలో అండి, అప్పారావు గారు, ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
బాగున్నా, సూపర్, జబర్దస్త్గా ఉన్నా.
ఈరోజు సోనీ వెబ్ సిరీస్ లాంచింగ్కి మీరు చీఫ్ గెస్ట్గా వచ్చారు, ఎలా అనిపిస్తుంది?
చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉంది. మారుతి గారు ప్రొడక్షన్లో వాసుదేవరెడ్డి గారు చేస్తున్నటువంటి భజన బ్యాచ్ చాలా మంచి ప్యాడింగు. ముఖ్యంగా పోసాని కృష్ణమురళి గారు ప్రధాన తారాగణంతో మా జబర్దస్త్ కళాకారులు చాలామంది ఇందులో యాక్ట్ చేశారు. ముఖ్యంగా వివి వినాయక్ గారి ఆశీస్సులతో ఇంత వాడైనటువంటి బి చిన్నకృష్ణ గారి డైరెక్షన్లో మారుతి గారి సహకారంతో వాసుదేవరెడ్డి గారు ఒక అద్భుతమైనటువంటి భజన బ్యాచ్ ఇప్పుడున్నటువంటి వర్తమాన రాజకీయాల మీద, వర్తమాన సంఘటనల మీద తీసుకున్నటువంటిది. మా అందరికీ మంచి అవకాశం ఇచ్చినందుకు ఈరోజు ఈ ఫంక్షన్ సోనీ లివ్ ద్వారా మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ కలుసుకునే అదృష్టం వచ్చింది. సోనీ లివ్ మంచి మంచి కార్యక్రమాలు చేయాలని మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటూ ఐ విష్ యూ గుడ్ లక్.
సోనీ లివ్ వెబ్ సిరీస్ ఎప్పటి వరకు అందుబాటులోకి రానుంది?
ఇది జూన్ నుంచి అండి. జూన్ నుంచి 4 వెబ్ సిరీస్ అందుబాటులోకి వస్తాయి. ముఖ్యంగా తెలుగు వారందరికీ బాగా దగ్గర ఎపిసోడ్స్తో వస్తాయి.
నెక్స్ట్ సినిమాలు కానీ ఏమున్నాయి మీవి?
చాలా సినిమాలు చేస్తున్నాను. 16:2 సీక్వెల్ చేస్తున్నారు గంటాడ కృష్ణ గారిది. అలాగే సత్యప్రకాష్ గారు విలన్ క్యారెక్టర్ చేస్తారు. ఆయన డైరెక్షన్లో వాళ్ళ అబ్బాయి హీరోగా ఒక సినిమా చేస్తున్నాం. తర్వాత పల్లెగూటికి పండగ వచ్చింది. చాలా సినిమాలు జబర్దస్త్ ద్వారా నాకు వస్తున్నాయి. చాలా సినిమాలు చేస్తున్నాను నేను.
దాంట్లో మీ పాత్ర ఎలా ఉండబోతుంది?
అన్ని సినిమాల్లో నాది చాలా మంచి క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఇచ్చారు. ఇందులో కూడా చెప్పాలంటే భజన బ్యాచ్లో కూడా ఒక చాలా మంచి క్యారెక్టర్. అది మీరు చూసినప్పుడు మీకు అనిపిస్తుంది చాలా బాగా చేశారు క్యారెక్టర్స్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
హాయ్ నవదీప్ గారు, ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
గుడ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ.
సోనీ లైవ్ వెబ్ సిరీస్ లాంచ్కి మీరు చీఫ్ గెస్ట్గా వచ్చారు, ఎలా అనిపిస్తుంది?
సోనీ లైవ్ అండ్ సీ స్పేస్ కొలాబరేషన్ అండి ఈరోజు. మా దగ్గర మేము ఆల్రెడీ సీ స్పేస్ తరపున 2 కథలు చెప్పాము సోనీకి, అండ్ 2 బాగున్నాయి అన్నారు. అండ్ వీఆర్ ఇన్ ద ఫైనల్ డిస్కషన్స్ అనమాట. సో వీఆర్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ టు బీ కొలాబరేటింగ్ విత్ సోనీ అండ్ మా దగ్గర చాలా కథలు, చాలామంది రైటర్స్, చాలామంది డైరెక్టర్స్, కొత్త వాళ్ళు ఫ్యూచరిస్టిక్ కంటెంట్ తోటి వస్తున్నారు. సో వాళ్ళల్లో మేము హ్యాండ్ హోల్డ్ చేసి ఒక 3 months 4 months దాన్ని ఆ కథను ఒక షేప్కి తీసుకొచ్చి ఫైనల్ షేప్కి వెన్ వీఆర్ హ్యాపీ విత్ ఇట్ వీఆర్ పిచ్చింగ్ అనమాట. సో లెట్స్ సీ, వీఆర్ వెరీ ఎక్సైటెడ్ టు కొలాబరేట్ విత్ సోనీ.
ఎటువంటి టెక్నాలజీతో సోనీ వెబ్ సిరీస్ రాబోతుంది?
టెక్నాలజీ అని కాదండి, బేసికల్గా మన సినిమాల్లో టీవీలో చూపించలేని కంటెంట్ కొంత ఉంటుంది. సో కొంత బోల్డ్ కంటెంట్ కానీ, కొంత ఫ్యూచరిస్టిక్ కంటెంట్ కానీ, వాటిల్లో అలాంటివి ఎక్కువ వస్తాయని ఆశిస్తున్నాను.
సోనీ
ఇది ఆల్రెడీ ఈరోజు లైవ్ అయింది, ఈరోజు లాంచ్ అయింది కదా. ఐ థింక్ ఫ్రమ్ యూ కెన్ దేర్ ఆల్రెడీ పీపుల్ డౌన్లోడింగ్ అండి. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు మనం చూసాం కొన్ని వెబ్ సిరీస్ ఆల్రెడీ పిక్ చేసుకున్నారు. సో లెట్స్ సీ, ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్.
నెక్స్ట్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఏమన్నాయి?
తమిళ సినిమా ఒకటి చేస్తున్నాను, అండ్ తెలుగులో బన్నీ త్రివిక్రమ్ గారి సినిమాలో ఒకటి చేస్తున్నాను.
మీరు హీరోగా మెయిన్ రోల్ చేసి సినిమాలు వచ్చి చాలా రోజులు అవుతుంది.
జూలై నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఇట్స్ ఒక ఫ్యాంటసీ లవ్ స్టోరీ. ఐమ్ వెరీ ఎక్సైటెడ్ ఫర్ ఇట్ అండి.
పాత్ర ఎలా ఉండబోతుంది దాంట్లో?
చాలా ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ ఉంటుందండి. అది ఫ్యాంటసీ లవ్ స్టోరీ. అలాంటి కథ నేను ఇప్పుడు దాకా చేయలేదు. సో ప్రెటీ ఎక్సైటెడ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.